We needed to do some deep dive research before we could help Todd Carney with his bubbler baggage. And we came across an academic paper critically analysing the image of a footballer pretending to piss in his own mouth.
In the absence of scholarship on the relationship between neuron and subjectivity,
Yes, this is a real academic paper.
the act in which Carney interacts with his urine. It sounds like a porno. They're not looking at it as if there's a prank in the toilet when I'd had 1,000 beers. Who is this?
It's this guy.
Hi there, I'm Dr. Joseph Brennan. I have a PhD in Media and Communications from the University of Sydney, and I am a cultural scholar.
Yep, we tracked down the Todd Carney scholar.
I look at the kinds of texts that you would generally consider low culture. I really liked this case because it's straightforward. You know, it's not those usual sexual violence scandals. It's just Todd. And more than that, it's just Todd who was violated in a profound way.
Wait, what does he mean by Todd was violated?
I didn't think someone was going to be in the toilet. To be honest, I didn't remember even doing it. I woke up next morning and found out that had been out there.
Revenge porn is a really good example of what this image would fall into. And I think this is where it's actually quite shameful, the way that he was treated. Instead of being shamed, instead of losing his career, we should have seen this for the violation that it actually was.
The hardest part for me was obviously I had to come to grips with going out in public. And I guess still today, the hardest thing is if we're at a pub and I want to go to the toilet, it's like I have to angst myself up, or I make sure that there's not heaps of people in the toilet. If I walk towards the toilet and there's a group of guys on the way to the toilet, I'll turn around. If there's something going on in the pub and there's heaps of guys in there and they notice it's like, can't he give us a bubble? And I just start laughing and go, nah, them days are gone, nah. And then you turn around and there's 2 or 3 blokes doing it.
Part of your paper, you describe how the Todd Carney bubbler image has been compared or likened to Marcel Duchamp's fountain, a sculptural piece of art.
Marcel Duchamp's fountain was a urinal installed in an art gallery in 1917 and since described as perhaps the most brilliant and absurd art event of the 20th century.
Could you explain to us, how is a photograph of a footballer pretending to piss in his own mouth art?
I thought of Duchamp straight away, and what he was basically doing was challenging the hierarchies of taste and acceptability. And unwittingly, Carney does the same thing through that image. He kind of presents something that's quite challenging.
Todd was a groundbreaking artist. We couldn't wait to tell him.
Basically, he argues for many pages that you're an artiste.
Well, where's he going to sign me up? Give me some... Maybe he can help me out.
If an academic could see the bubbler as art, maybe we could help rehabilitate Todd by getting everyone to see it that way. So we tracked down a Sydney-based graphic designer and illustrator, Georgia Norton Lodge, who it turns out is actually Zoe's sister. We gave her 2 hours to work her magic and were genuinely thrilled with the results.
I think that he was trying to bring joy to people in a moment, and fountains are a symbol of joy. So I wanted to celebrate him trying to have a bit of fun with his friends.
Fabulous.
Great. Awesome.
It was time to reveal the masterpiece. Piece. 1.
Well, we loved it. But what would the world's foremost bubbler art critic have to say?
Oh my God, that's so cool. I love it. It's the sort of work where it changes from your perspective.
The bubbler had found a new life as art in a gallery. But what would the man himself make of us taking his public shame and literally reframing it?
Hey guys, cheers. Thanks for the new addition from your man cave. Absolutely love it.